Birthday. Each year I have a birthday when people buy me toys and mother gives a party to lots of girls and boys. I have a cake with candles and icing pink and white. With rosy candles lighted, it makes a lovely sight. Each year the cake grows larger, another light to take. So if I grow much older, I'll need a giant cake. Chapter 1. A Visit to Goa. 68. Orchid Apartments, Pitampura, New Delhi, May 21, 2015. Dear Kritika, how are you? I came back from Goa only last week. I missed you a lot there. It is really a breathtaking place. I want to tell you some fascinating facts about Goa. Goa is one of the most popular destinations in the world. It is visited by millions of tourists each year. We also couldn't resist the temptation of going there when one of my father's friends told him about the fascinating physical features of Goa. We reached Goa on May 8th. We booked rooms in a hotel. After having some refreshment, we decided to go to the beach. These are the most beautiful beaches I have ever seen. The swaying palm trees present a breathtaking sight. We enjoyed Goan cuisine and the icy cold mocktails that were served in little beach huts. The beaches of North Goa are a perfect destination to spend your holidays amidst all the din and happenings of the state. The beaches in South Goa are less crowded, clean, and offer a silent and calm atmosphere. We enjoyed many water sports and sunbath for hours on the sandy beaches of North Goa. My brother and I made sand castles and collected shells and seaweeds. In the evening, the sea presents a charming view. A golden sun dipped low into the water. A few gulls flew lazily in a grey-blue sky. The waves seemed to be waving and rushing at us. "We'll come back next year," we shouted when we went there on the last day of our trip. We brought back some handicraft items and cashews from Goa. I have also brought a beautiful conch shell for you. Your well-wisher, Navya. Chapter 2. Concentrate on your target. This play is based on an episode from the epic, the Mahabharata. The scene presents an open ground in front of the ashrama of Guru Dronacharya. The 5 Pandava princes whisper. There is a tall tree at the other end of the ground. A wooden bird is installed on a branch of the tree. Dronacharya comes towards the princes. As he approaches them, the princes bow down before him and touch his feet one by one. Dronacharya blesses them. Dronacharya: O sons of Pandu, I have taught you the art of warfare and the use of all the weapons. Today, I want to test your skill in archery. All the princes: Gurudeva, we are ready to take our test. Dronacharya. Well, look at that tree. Can you all see the wooden bird on the tree? All the princes. Yes, Gurudeva, we can. Dronacharya. Okay, now you have to shoot an arrow in the bird's left eye. I'll tell you one by one to do so. Yudhishthira, you will be the first to shoot. Have you aimed your arrow at the bird? Yudhishthira. Yes, Gurudeva. Dronacharya. What do you see? Yudhishthira. I see the bird, the tree, my brothers, and you as well. Dronacharya. I think you can't do that. Step back and let Bhima try it. Oh, mighty Bhima, come forward and aim your arrow at the bird. Bhima. I'm ready, Gurudeva. Dronacharya. All right, Bhima. Tell me, what do you see? Bhima. Gurudeva, I see the bird, the tree, the branches, and other trees. Dronacharya. Disappointed. Oh no, Bhima. You also can't do it. Let Nakula try now. Nakula. I've aimed my arrow at the bird, Gurudeva. Dronacharya. Do you see the bird, Nakula? Nakula. Yes, Gurudeva. I see the bird as well as the tree and its branches. Dronacharya. Unhappily. No, Nakula. You also can't do that. Let Sahadeva come now. Sahadeva comes forward and aims his arrow at the bird. I'm ready, Gurudeva. Dronacharya. Do you see the bird, Sahadeva? Sahadeva. Yes, Gurudeva. And I also see the tree, the sky, and you. Dronacharya. Angrily. Step back. You can never do it. Now my only hope is for Arjuna. Arjuna. Coming forward and ready to take aim. Yes, I'm ready, Gurudeva. Dronacharya. All right, Arjuna. What do you see? Arjuna. I see only the eye of the bird. Dronacharya. Looking satisfied. Good. Now shoot your arrow. Arjuna lets go the arrow straight into the bird's eye. Dronacharya embraces Arjuna. Dronacharya. To all other princes. Do you know why Arjuna has been able to hit the eye of the bird correctly? He has learned to concentrate and focus his mind on the target only. So, fix your mind and body on what you want to do and forget everything else. Then only you can succeed. All the princes bow before Dronacharya as he goes back into his ashrama. Chapter 3. Help others to help yourself. Once upon a time, there was an old man. He lived in a small hut in a village. He could not see anything because he was blind, but he was a very wise man. One day, when it was getting dark, he was walking along the road. A young man standing there saw the old man walking with a stick in one hand and a lamp in the other. He was startled to see that the old man was blind, but still he was carrying a lamp in his hand. Seeing him, the young man could not help but laugh. He came closer to the old man and said, "You are blind as well as foolish. You can't see, yet you are carrying a lamp. What is its use? The old man smiled and said, I am carrying this lamp not for myself. This is for people like you and others, so that the people can see the way with the help of this lamp and not collide with me. Hearing this, the young man felt ashamed of himself. Job for me. When I grow up and leave school, I know what I want to be. I want to be a baker. Yes, that's the job for me. I love to eat sweet biscuits. I just adore cream cakes. But best of all are the pastries that my local baker makes. So when I grow up and leave home, don't ask what I want to be. I want to work in a baker's shop and take cakes home for tea. Chapter 4. Take nutritious food. Karan and Tarun are classmates. They are best friends. They are playing in the park and talking to each other. Karan.
What did you have for lunch, Tarun?
Tarun.
I had chow mein and burger.
Karan.
Don't you remember what the teacher said? She told us that we should take a balanced diet.
Tarun.
Balanced diet? What does it mean?
Karan.
A balanced diet is one which contains all the nutrients required by our body to be fit and healthy. We should eat the little bit of every kind of food. We should eat food that provides us energy. We should eat fruits and vegetables also. We should eat bodybuilding food too. We should drink plenty of water. It helps in the digestion of our food.
Tarun.
What are the energy-giving food?
Karan.
Wheat, gram, pulses, rice, sugar, etc. are called energy-giving foods. They give us energy to work and play.
Tarun.
Why should we eat fruits and vegetables?
Karan.
Vitamins and minerals are found in fruits and green leafy vegetables. We should take a glass of milk every day. All these things help us stay healthy. They protect us from various diseases. But we should not eat fast food or junk food.
Tarun.
What is fast food or junk food?
Karan.
It is a food item that is not good for our health. It is harmful for our health. Burger, chow mein, etc. are types of fast food or junk food.
Tarun.
Will you tell me about bodybuilding food, please?
Karan.
Milk, eggs, fish, chicken, etc. are called bodybuilding foods.
Tarun.
I now know the importance of a balanced diet. I will not eat fast food too often. I will have a balanced diet as far as possible.
Chapter 5. Library Period. Charu studies in Standard 2nd in Glorious Public School. Her school has a big library. Charu is fond of reading books. Today is her library period. She goes to the library. It is a large room with many shelves. Hundreds of books are arranged in neat rows on the shelves. She gets confused at seeing so many books. Charu.
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Charu. How can I find the books that I want to read among so many books?
Librarian. Good morning. Do you know ABC? And how to count? If you know, you can find any book in the library. I can help you in finding the books of your choice. Charu.
I want to read the book, The Yellow Dragon.
Librarian. Okay, Charu, let's first look for this name in the index cards. These cards have the names of the books on them. Charu.
But ma'am, there are so many cards.
Librarian. You are right. You know, each card has the name of a book on it. There is a card for every book in the library. Now we will search for your book. Charu.
How will these cards be helpful for us in finding the book of my choice?
Librarian. It's very simple. The card with the name of your book also has the name of the author and a special letter on it. And the book you want shows the same letter and names. Here are these. Your book must be on one of these shelves. Charu.
I have got it, ma'am. Really, it is very easy.
Librarian. Come to the reception with your book to get it issued. I will write the name of the book and the date in the register so that I will remember the date when you borrowed this book. Charu.
Will I have to show you my library card before you give me the book?
Librarian. Yes, you will. Now I am going to stamp the date of return on the slip pasted in your book. Charu.
Thank you, ma'am. I will return the book before the date of return. Good day, ma'am.
Librarian. Good day, Charu. Chapter 6. A village scene. Disha and Sachin were siblings. Their summer vacation had just started. They went to stay with their grandparents in the village. They loved the village with its lovely pond near the house, lots of flowers, fruit trees, and fresh air. Their grandfather was a retired headmaster. He had a big house. The house had really big rooms, pillars around the hall, and a huge swing. Disha and Sachin just played and had a great time. Nobody bothered them about their studies. Grandmother prepared tasty food and there were always some tasty snacks to eat. They ate and ate. There were many guava, mango, banana and tamarind trees around the house. The mango tree was laden with small raw mangoes. One afternoon, Disha heard a lot of noise. When she looked out, she saw about 6 to 7 monkeys on the big mango tree, biting and throwing down raw mangoes. Disha shouted and called Sachin and Grandpa. Both came running. Grandfather became red with anger. He took his stick and ran to frighten away the monkeys. As he waved the stick to chase away the monkeys, one big monkey started jumping on the branch, showing his teeth and making a lot of noise. He looked so funny standing on the branch that grandfather could not help but to laugh. His anger vanished. He went into the house, letting the monkeys play and enjoyed their tricks. When the children looked out from the window, they saw the monkeys also turning and going away. Green trees. Trees are the noblest things I know. They do not harm us as they grow. They offer shade to man and beast, and juicy fruits for all to eat. Leaves and wood they offer us. They hold the rain and beat the dust. They are the first when days begin to reach out to the rising sun. They stand out in the fading light when evening changes into night. Chapter 1. The Alphabet. In the previous class, you have already studied about the English alphabet. Let us revise it. There are 26 letters in the English alphabet. The letters A, E, I, O, and U are vowels. The other 21 letters are consonants. Letters of the English alphabet. Capital letters. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Small letters. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Alphabetical order. A, B, C, up to Z. Order is called the alphabetical order. In dictionaries, words are given in an alphabetical order. A dictionary is a book where we can find the meaning of a given word. Here are some rules that will help you look up a word in a dictionary. If two words begin with the same letter, for example, deer and doctor, we look at the second letter. If the second letters are also the same as in bread and broad, we look at the third letter. If the third letters are also the same as in monkey and month, we look at the fourth letter. In a telephone directory also, the names of persons are arranged in an alphabetical order. Chapter 2. Nouns. Naming words are called nouns. Names of people, places, animals, and things are called nouns. Proper noun. A proper noun is the particular name of a person, place, or thing. We also give a special name to a pet. A proper noun always begins with a capital letter. For example, Mohan, India, Red Fort, Kitty, etc. Common noun. A common noun is the general name of a person, place, or thing. For example, boy, park, pen, dog, etc. Chapter 3. Singular and Plural. The name of one person, place, animal or thing is said to be in singular. The name of more than one person, place, animal or thing is said to be in plural. Let us learn how to make the singular nouns plural. We add s to most singular nouns to make them plural. Singular, plural. Cat, cats. Bag, bags. Car, cars. We add es to nouns ending in s, double s, sh, ch, and x to make them plural. Box, boxes. Bench, benches. Brush, brushes. Glass, glasses. When a noun ends in y, we make its plural by changing y to I and adding es. Singular, plural. Puppy, puppies. Cherry, cherries. Fly, flies. Baby, babies. When a noun ends in y and there is a vowel before it, we add s to make it plural. Monkey, monkeys. Boy, boys. Key, keys. Tray, trays. We also add es to the words that end in o. Singular, plural. Potato, potatoes. Tomato, tomatoes. Mango, mangoes. To some nouns which end in o, we add s to make them plural. Rhino, rhinos. Kangaroo, kangaroos. Photo, photos. When a noun ends in f or fe, we make its plural by changing f or fe to ves. Singular, plural. Leaf, leaves. Knife, knives. Wolf, wolves. To some nouns which end in f or fe, we add s to make them plural. Roof, roofs. Giraffe, giraffes. Handkerchief, handkerchiefs. Some nouns change to plurals differently. Man, men. Child, children. Foot, feet. Chapter 4. Gender. There are 4 types of genders. Man, boy, son are males. They are of masculine gender. Woman, girl, daughter are females. They are of feminine gender. Child, student, people may be either male or female. They are of common gender. Lifeless things like table, stone are of neuter gender. To some nouns we add ESS to change them to feminine gender. We also make some changes in spellings. Masculine, feminine. Actor, actress. Giant, giantess. Duke, duchess. Host, hostess. Headmaster, headmistress. Prince, princess. Master, mistress. Shepherd, shepherdess. Waiter, waitress. Steward, stewardess. Chapter 5. Pronouns. A pronoun is a word used in the place of a noun. Read the following sentences. Mrs. Gupta is our class teacher. She teaches us English. She is a pronoun used in place of the noun Mrs. Gupta. We use he for male names and she for female names. We use it for animals and lifeless things. We use they for the things and the persons that are more than one. I, we, you, he, she, it, they, etc. are called subject pronouns as they are used as subjects in sentences. Me, us, you, him, her, it, them are called object pronouns as they are used as objects of verbs in sentences. Read the following examples. Arun is my friend. He is 6 years old. Miss Shivani is my teacher. She teaches me English. The children are very naughty. They like to play all the time. In the first example, he is a subject pronoun. In the second example, me is an object pronoun. In the third example, they is a subject pronoun. Subject pronouns, object pronouns. I, me, we, us, you, he, him, she, her, it. The words mine, his, hers, yours, its, ours show possession. They are called possessive pronouns. Here is a list of some possessive pronouns with the subject pronouns. I, mine, he, his, she, hers, we, ours, they, theirs, it, its, you, yours. This book belongs to me. This book is mine. The car belongs to her. This car is hers. This house belongs to us. This house is ours. This school belongs to them. This school is theirs. Chapter 6. Adjectives. An adjective is a word which describes a noun. Read the following sentences carefully. A camel is a tall animal. The flowers are yellow. In the above sentences, the words tall and yellow describe the nouns animal and the flowers respectively. These words are adjectives. Here is a list of some adjectives with their opposites. Words, opposites, big, small, thick, thin, clean, dirty, high, low, fat, thin, slow, fast, up, down, deep, shallow, full, empty, ugly, beautiful. Chapter 7. Prepositions. A preposition is a word which tells or shows the relation of a noun or a pronoun with something else. Lata's puppy is very naughty. See how it changes its position. On the table, under the chair, behind the box, in front of the bag, beside the wall, near the telephone, between the bag and the box, in the basket, below the picture. The words on, under, behind, in front of, beside, near, between, in and below tell where the puppy is. These words are prepositions. Chapter 8. Verbs. Verbs are action words. They tell us what somebody or something does. The bird flies. The dog runs. The girl reads a book. In the above sentences, the colored words are verbs. Read the following sentence. The worker repairs the road. The word worker is a noun. The word repairs is a verb. Chapter 1. Numbers. Let's revise numbers from 1 to 100. Numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 0 are called digits. In all, there are 10 digits. These digits are used to form bigger numbers. Numbers from 10 to 99 are two-digit numbers. 10 is the smallest two-digit number, and 99 is the largest two-digit number. Two-digit numbers in tens and ones are written as follows. Now, let us work out the following. Three-digit numbers. In class 1, we have learned numbers up to 100. Let us revise the number 100 and learn further numbers. See the following. 1. 10 ones is equal to 110. 10 tens is equal to 100. We write 10 tens as 100 and read as 100. Let us now learn numbers greater than 100. Hundreds, tens, ones. 100. 0 tens, 1. The number is 101 and is read as 101. Hundreds, tens, ones. 100. 0 tens, 2 ones. The number is 102 and is read as 102.
To read a three-digit number, we first read the digit at hundreds place, followed by the number formed from the last two digits.
Similarly, we have other numbers as follows. 100, 6 tens, 4 ones. 164, 100, 100, 200, 100, 110, 0 ones. 110, 100, 2 tens, 7 ones. 127, 100, 100, 1, 201. This process of counting goes up to 999. The number name for 999 is 999. It is the largest three-digit number. Three-digit numbers on abacus. We can take the help of an abacus to read and write numbers. To show three-digit numbers on an abacus, we use an abacus with 3 rods representing ones, tens, and hundreds respectively. To show 100 on the abacus, we add a bead on hundreds rod. This is how we show 199 on the abacus. Face value and place value. The face value of a digit in a numeral is the value of the digit itself at whatever place it may be. The place value of a digit in a numeral depends upon its place in the number. Let us consider the numeral 635. Arranging the digits of 635 in columns of hundreds, tens, and ones, we have the digit 6 is at the hundreds place. The place value of 6 is 600 is equal to 600. The face value of 6 is 6. The digit 3 is at the tens place. The place value of 3 is 3 tenths is equal to 30. The face value of 3 is 3. The digit 5 is at the ones place. The place value of 5 is 5 ones is equal to 5. The face value of 5 is 5. Expanded form and short form. Let us consider the numeral 371. We know that 371 is equal to 300 plus 7 tenths plus 1 one is equal to 300 plus 70 plus 1. 300 plus 70 plus 1 is the expanded form of 371. 371 is the short or standard form of 300 plus 70 plus 1.
The sum of the place values of all the digits in a numeral gives its expanded form.
Comparison of three-digit numbers. Which number is greater, 654 or 325? While counting from 100 to 999, 325 comes earlier than 654. 654 is greater than 325. 325 is less than 654. The number which comes later while counting is greater. The number which comes earlier while counting is smaller. Comparing numbers using the value of digits in different places. Rule 1. The number having the greater digit in the hundreds place is greater. In the numbers 745 and 374, the digits at hundreds places, 7 is greater than 3. So, 745 is greater than 374. Rule 2. If two numbers have the same digit in the hundreds place, the number having the larger digit in the tens place will be greater. In the numbers 657 and 648, the digit at hundreds places, 6, is equal to 6, and at tens places, 5 is greater than 4. So, 657 is greater than 648. Rule 3. If the two numbers have the same digit in the hundreds and tens place, the number having the larger digit in the ones place will be greater. In the numbers 162 and 168, the digits at hundreds places, 1 is equal to 1, and in the tens places, 6 is equal to 6. In the ones place, 8 is greater than 2. So, 168 is greater than 162.
Arrange the given numbers in the columns of hundreds, tens and ones. First compare the hundreds, then compare the tens, and finally compare the ones.
Ascending and descending order. Ascending order means arrangement of numbers from the smallest to the greatest. Descending order means arrangement of numbers from the greatest to the smallest. Chapter 2. Even and odd numbers. Even numbers. Look at the following pictures. A pair of apples, a pair of bells. Objects that are in twos are said to be in pairs. A pair of books, two pairs of books. One pair of books mean two books. Two pairs of books mean four books, and so on. Numbers like 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on can be put into pairs. The numbers which can be put into pairs are said to be even numbers. Odd numbers. Look at the following pictures. On pairing the above objects, we find that one object is left unpaired in each set. Numbers like 1, 3, 5, 7, and so on cannot be put into pairs. The numbers which cannot be put into pairs are said to be odd numbers. Remember, even numbers have 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8 in their ones place. Thus, 10, 22, 34, 46, 68 are even numbers. Odd numbers have 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9 in their ones place. Thus, 11, 23, 45, 67, 89 are odd numbers. Chapter 3. Cardinal and ordinal numbers. Look at this picture. It shows the scene of a race. Ram is at the first position and Sunil is at the 7th position. When we count numbers, we say 1, 2, 3, up to 10, etc. These numbers are called cardinal numbers. When we tell the position of an object in an ordered collection, we say first, second, third, up to 10th, etc. These numbers are called ordinal numbers. Remember, in short, we write first as first, second as second, and third as third. And the other numbers are written by adding th after the number. Example, we write fifth as fifth, sixth as sixth, etc. Chapter 4. Addition. In class 1, we learned the addition of 1 and 2-digit numbers. Let us revise briefly by solving the following. Addition of 2-digit numbers by forward counting. Add 25 and 8 by forward counting. To add 25 and 8, we start from 25 and count 8 numbers forward. Thus, 25 plus 8 is equal to 33. Addition facts. Adding 0 to any number gives the sum as the number itself. Examples, 10 plus 0 is equal to 10. 0 plus 27 is equal to 27. 99 plus 0 is equal to 99. Adding 1 to any number gives the next number. Examples, 35 plus 1 is equal to 36. 58 plus 1 is equal to 59. 70 plus 1 is equal to 71. We can add the numbers in any order. The answer remains the same. Examples: 25 plus 5 is equal to 30. Or 5 plus 25 is equal to 30. So, 25 plus 5 is equal to 5 plus 25 is equal to 30. Addition of two-digit numbers with regrouping. In the addition of two-digit numbers, if the sum of digits in the ones column is more than 9, then we regroup or carry over the extra ones to the tens column. Add 35 and 26. 3 tens, 5 ones plus 2 tens, 6 ones is equal to 5 tens, 11 ones. 5 tens, 11 ones can be regrouped as 5 tens plus 1 10 plus 1 1 is equal to 6 tens plus 1 1 is equal to 60 plus 1 is equal to 61. 5 tens, 1 10, 1 1. 6 tens, 1 1. Thus, 35 plus 26 is equal to 61. Addition of bigger two-digit numbers. Study the following example to understand the concept. Add 88 and 33. First, we write the numbers in column form as shown. Now, we follow these steps. Step 1. Add the ones. 8 ones plus 3 ones is equal to 11 ones is equal to 110 plus 1 1. Write 1 1 in the ones place of the answer and carry over 110 to the tens column. Step 2. Add the tens. 8 tens plus 3 tens plus 1 10 carried over is equal to 12 tens is equal to 100 plus 2 tens. Write 2 in the tens place and 1 in the hundreds place of the answer. Thus, 88 plus 33 is equal to 121. Addition of three-digit numbers without regrouping. We can add the numbers using two methods. Method 1. Using expanded form. Example 1. Add 351 and 503. Solution. 300 plus 5 tens plus 1 1 plus 500 plus 0 10 plus 3 ones is equal to 800 plus 5 tens plus 4 ones is equal to 854. Thus, 351 plus 503 is equal to 854. Method 2. Using short form. Example 2. Add 351 and 503. Solution. To find the sum of the given numbers, we take the following steps. Step 1. Write the given numbers in column form as shown. Step 2. Add the ones. Step 3. Add the tens. Step 4. Add the hundreds. Thus, the sum of 351 and 503 is 854, or 351 plus 503 is equal to 854. Adding hundreds. You can add hundreds without actual addition on paper. For example, 300 plus 400 can be done by adding 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. Then writing 2 zeros thereafter. So, 300 plus 400 is equal to 700. Addition of 3-digit numbers with regrouping. While adding 3-digit numbers, the extra ones are carried to tens column and extra tens to hundreds column. Add 351 and 168. 300, 300, 5 tens, 50, 1 plus 100, 100, 6 tens, 60, 8 ones, 8. Add the ones, tens, and then the hundreds. 400, 400, plus 11 tens. 110 plus 9 ones, 9. 400 plus 100 plus 110 plus 9 ones. 400 plus 100 plus 10 plus 9. On regrouping, we get 500 plus 110 plus 9 ones is equal to 519. 500 plus 10 plus 9. Thus, 351 plus 168 is equal to 519. Example, add 325 and 427. Solution. Step 1. Write the numbers in the proper columns. Step 2. Add the ones. 5 ones plus 7 ones is equal to 12 ones. Regroup 12 ones as 12 ones is equal to 10 ones plus 2 ones is equal to 110 plus 2 ones. Write 2 in the ones place of the sum and carry over 1 to tens column. Step 3. Add the tens. 110 carried over plus 2 tens plus 2 tens is equal to 5 tens. Write 5 in the tens place of the sum. Step 4. Add the hundreds. 300 plus 400 is equal to 700. Write 7 in the hundreds place of the sum. Thus, 325 plus 427 is equal to 752. Chapter 5. Subtraction. In Class 1, we have learned the subtraction of 1-digit and 2-digit numbers. Let us revise them briefly. Subtraction facts. Subtracting 0 from any number will give the number itself as the difference. Examples: 25 minus 0 is equal to 25. 63 minus 0 is equal to 63. Subtracting 1 from any number gives the number before it. Examples: 38 minus 1 is equal to 37. 60 minus 1 is equal to 59. When a number is subtracted from itself, we get 0. Examples: 24 minus 24 is equal to 0. 6 minus 6 is equal to 0. Subtraction of 2-digit numbers with borrowing. To subtract the bigger digit in one's column from a small digit, We borrow from the tens by breaking down tens or regrouping tens. Let us regroup 53. 53 is the same as 5 tens and 3 ones. 5 tens, 3 ones. Regroup 4 tens, 13 ones. Checking subtraction using addition. Let us take the number 33 and subtract 14 from it in step 1 and check the correctness in step 2 as follows. Step 1. Subtract. Difference is 19. Subtrahend. Step 2. Add difference and subtrahend. Sum.
The sums that need regrouping also follow this method.
From the above facts, we conclude that the sum of difference and the subtrahend gives the number. We subtract from minuend. Remember, to check the correctness of the subtraction problem, we add the difference and the subtrahend. Subtraction of 3-digit numbers without borrowing. We can subtract the numbers using these two methods. Method 1. Using expanded form. Example, subtract 303 from 517. Solution. 517 is equal to 500 plus 110 plus 7 ones minus 303 is equal to 300 plus 0 tens plus 3 ones. Difference is equal to 200 plus 110 plus 4 ones is equal to 214. Thus, 517 minus 303 is equal to 214. Method 2. Using short form. Example, subtract 525 from 835. Solution. To find the difference of the given numbers, we take the following steps. Step 1. Write the given numbers in the respective columns. Step 2. Subtract the ones. Step 3. Subtract the tens. Step 4. Subtract the hundreds. Thus, 835 minus 525 is equal to 310. Subtracting hundreds. While subtracting hundreds from a given number, we just subtract the digits at hundreds place and write down the other digits as they are. Subtraction of 3-digit numbers with regrouping. Let us subtract 227 from 454. We write 454 as 400, 5 tens, 4 ones, and 227 as 200, 2 tens, 7 ones. 400, 5 tens, 4 ones, minus 200, 2 tens, 7 ones. Since we cannot take away 7 ones from 4 ones, so we borrow 110 from tens place. On subtracting, thus 454 minus 227 is equal to 227. Subtraction of 3-digit numbers with borrowing. Borrowing from tens only. Example, subtract 224 from 442. Solution. Step 1. Write the numbers in the proper columns. Step 2. Subtract the ones. Since 4 is greater than 2, we cannot subtract 4 ones from 2 ones. So we regroup 4 tens as 4 tens is equal to 3 tens plus 10 ones. Add 10 ones to 2 ones, that is 10 ones plus 2 ones is equal to 12 ones. Now 12 ones minus 4 ones is equal to 8 ones. Write 8 in the ones place of the difference. Step 3. Subtract the tens. 3 tens minus 2 tens is equal to 1 ten. Write 1 in the tens place of the difference. Step 4. Subtract the hundredths. 4 hundredths minus 2 hundredths is equal to 2 hundredths. Write 2 in the hundredths place of the answer. Thus, 442 minus 224 is equal to 218. Chapter 1. Kinds of Plants. We see different kinds of plants around us. Plants can be of different shapes and sizes. Plants have been classified into shrubs, herbs, trees, creepers, climbers, and water plants. Shrubs. Shrubs are small bushy plants. They are strong plants with a bush-like appearance. They have thin and hard stems. These plants do not grow very tall. They live for many years. Mehndi, rose, and cotton are shrubs. Herbs. Herbs are very small and seasonal plants. They have soft, green stems. Some herbs grow in summers. Some herbs grow in winters. Most herbs live only for a few months. Tomato, tulsi, rice, and spinach are herbs. Trees. Trees are big and tall. They have a hard and strong stem called trunk. A tree has roots that go deep into the soil in search of water. Most trees live for many years. Mango, neem, guava, jamun, peepal, and banyan are trees. Creepers. Some plants are so weak that they cannot grow upward. They grow along the ground. Such plants are called creepers. Muskmelon, bottle gourd, and watermelon are creepers. Climbers. Some plants cannot stand straight because their stems are weak. They climb up with the help of some support. Such plants are called climbers. Grapevine, beans, peas, money plant, and bougainvillea are climbers. Many climbers such as peas and beans live for a few months only, but others such as money plant and grapevine live for a few years. Water plants. Plants that grow in water are called water plants. Lotus, water hyacinth, and water lily are some of the water plants. Points to remember. Herbs are very small and seasonal plants. They have soft stems. Shrubs have thin and hard stems. Trees are big and tall. They have a hard and strong stem. Creepers have very weak stems. They grow along the ground. Climbers need support to grow upward. Lotus and water lily are water plants. Chapter 2. Food from Plants. Food is the basic need of all living things. We need food to live and grow. Plants give us different kinds of food. We get fruits, vegetables, and nuts from plants. They are good for our health. We eat leaves, stems, roots, and seeds of plants. We eat roots like radish, carrot, and turnip. We eat leaves like cabbage and spinach. We eat stems like potato, ginger, and sugarcane. We get pulses and cereals from plants. Seeds of plants like wheat, rice, barley, and maize are called cereals. Seeds like urad, arhar, moong, and masoor are called pulses. Cereals and pulses are called food grains. Plants give us spices too. Spices add flavor, taste, and color to our food. Their examples are coriander, clove, cardamom, and turmeric. Points to remember. We eat food to get energy and grow. Most of the food that we eat comes from plants. Plants give us fruits, nuts, vegetables, food grains and spices. Spices make our food tasty. Chapter 3. Useful things from plants. In the previous chapter, we have studied that plants give us different kinds of food. Apart from food, plants give us many useful things. We get medicines, wood, fibers, perfumes, paper, rubber, sugar, oil, etc. from plants. These things are of great use to us. Plants give us fibers. We make clothes, mats, ropes and socks from fibers. Cotton clothes are made from cotton fiber. We get cotton fiber from cotton plants. We get jute fiber from the jute plant. Jute is used to make socks, ropes and mats. Plants give us wood. We make things like pencils, tables, chairs, windows and doors from wood. Wood is also used as a fuel. Plants give us paper, gum and rubber. We make paper from the stems of bamboo. Common gum is made from the juice of kikar tree. Rubber is a white liquid obtained from the rubber tree. Plants give us oil. We get oil by crushing the seeds of plants like till and mustard. We also get oil from coconut. We use oil for cooking. Plants give us medicines. We treat cough and cold with tulsi leaves. Neem, eucalyptus, and cinchona are used for medicinal purpose. Quinine is obtained from the cinchona plant. It is used to treat malaria. Certain types of plants like amla, turmeric, and aloe vera also have medicinal value. Plants give us coffee, tea, and sugar. We get coffee from coffee beans of coffee plants. Tea plants give us tea. We get sugar from sugarcane plants. Chocolate is made from the seeds of the cocoa tree. Plants give us perfumes. Flowers of some plants give us perfumes. The extract of rose, jasmine, and champa is used for making perfumes. Points to remember. Plants keep the air clean and fresh. Plants give us fiber, paper, rubber, medicine, oil, and perfume. We make things like chairs, tables, doors, etc. from wood. Chocolate is made from the seeds of cocoa tree. Chapter 4. How animals help us. We keep pets for our pleasure and entertainment. We keep them for our safety too. Dogs and cats are examples of pets. A dog safeguards our house. A cat keeps the mice away. Some animals are kept for domestic purposes. They are called domestic animals. Cows, buffaloes, ducks, and hens are examples of domestic animals. Food-giving animals. Cows, buffaloes, and goats give us milk. Milk helps us to grow and to become strong. We make butter, paneer, curd, lassi, ice cream, and sweets from milk. Milk-giving animals are called milch animals. Hens and ducks give us eggs. Eggs are also used in making cakes and pastries. Some people cook and eat the flesh of animals. like goat, sheep, hen, and fish. People who eat meat, fish, or eggs are called non-vegetarians. People who do not eat meat, fish, and eggs are called vegetarians. Animals give us other things. We get fibers from animals to make clothes. Sheep and yak give us wool. We make sweaters and blankets from wool. We wear woolen clothes in winters. We get silk from silkworms. We use silk fiber to make clothes. Honeybees make honey. Honey tastes sweet and is good for health. We also get wax from beehives. Wax is used to make candles. We get leather from the skin of dead animals like sheep, camel, buffalo, cow, and goat. We make jackets, shoes, purses, and belts from leather. Animals make our work easier. Some animals carry loads. They also help us on the farm. These animals are called the beasts of burden. Bullocks, camels, and horses pull carts in which people travel. Horses and camels are also used for riding. Camel is called the ship of the desert. Donkeys, horses, and elephants carry heavy loads for us. Farmers use oxen to plow their fields. Points to remember. Domestic animals give us food like milk, eggs, meat, and honey. We make butter, paneer, curd, ice cream, and sweets from milk. We get wool from sheep, silk from silkworms, and honey from honeybees. Some animals carry heavy loads and pull carts. Chapter 5. Food and Shelters of Animals. Food is the basic necessity of all living things. Both plants and animals need food to live and grow. Food habits of animals. Different kinds of animals eat different types of food. Plant-eating animals. Animals that eat only plants and plant products are called plant-eating animals. Elephants, goats, monkeys, deer, squirrels, giraffes, and horses are some plant-eating animals. Flesh-eating animals. Some animals eat the flesh of other animals. Such animals are called flesh-eating animals. Lions, tigers, leopards, and foxes are flesh-eating animals. Some animals eat both plants and animals. A cat eats mice. It also eats bread. A bear eats the flesh of other animals. It also eats plants and honey. A crow eats food grains and also the flesh of other animals. Some animals eat the flesh of dead animals. Jackal, vulture, and hyena are animals that eat the flesh of dead animals. Such animals help to keep the jungle clean. These animals are called scavengers. Houses of animals. The wild animals live in different kinds of houses. Lions live in a den. Bears live in a cave. Monkeys and squirrels live on trees. Elephants and deer take rest under a tree. Birds build their nests in trees. An owl lives in a hole in a tree. Some wild animals build their houses themselves. They dig holes in the ground to live in. Rats and moles build their houses themselves. A rabbit lives in a burrow. Snakes live in holes or burrows of other animals like rats, rabbits, and moles. Points to remember. Animals like elephant, monkey, deer, and squirrel are plant-eating animals. Animals like tiger, snake, and hawk are flesh-eating animals. Animals like crow and bear eat both plants and animals. Vulture and hyena eat the flesh of dead animals. Chapter 6. Insects, Birds, and Water Animals. We have already studied about domestic and wild animals. Now we will learn about some other kinds of animals that exist on the earth. Insects. Insects are very small land animals. They have 6 legs. Some insects have wings too. Wings help them to fly. Cockroach, butterfly, ant, and mosquito are insects. Some insects have feelers on their heads. They can feel with them just as we do with our hands. Birds. The most beautiful animals on the earth are birds. Birds fly in the sky. We love to see them flying, chirping, and singing melodious songs. Birds have feathers and wings on their body. These feathers and wings help them to fly. Crow, pigeon, sparrow, eagle, vulture, and parrot are examples of common birds. Some birds like ostrich, penguin, and kiwi cannot fly. Most birds build their nests in trees. The female bird lays eggs in the nest. Baby birds hatch out of these eggs. A bird uses its beak to catch and eat food. It also uses it to protect itself. Some birds can swim in water. Duck, goose, and swan are the birds that can swim in water. Water animals. Some animals live in water. Some live in ponds, lakes, and rivers. Others live in the salty water of the sea. Fish live in water. They swim with the help of fins. They breathe through gills. They breathe inside water. They breathe air dissolved in water. Others, such as whales, have to come up to the surface of the water to breathe. Shark, lobster, dolphin, octopus, crab, and whale are some other water animals. Points to remember. Insects are small animals with 6 legs. Some insects have feelers on their head. Some birds like kiwis, penguins, and ostriches cannot fly. A bird uses its beak to catch and eat food. Fish swim with the help of fins. Chapter 7. The air we breathe. Air is all around us. We need air to breathe. Plants need air to make their food. We cannot see, smell, or touch air, but we can certainly feel it. Air is very important for us. Life is not possible without air. If we don't get air to breathe, we will die. Gases present in air. Air is a mixture of many gases like oxygen, hydrogen, methane, etc. Besides these gases, air also contains dust particles, water vapor, smoke, and germs. Dust particles. When we sweep floors or dust our furniture, dust particles mix with the air. Dust makes the air impure. Water vapor. We wash our clothes with water. Water makes our clothes wet. Wet clothes dry when we hang them out in the sun. Where does the water go? It changes into water vapor and mixes with the air. The sun heats up the water of the seas, rivers, and other water bodies. The water changes into water vapor and mixes with the air. Germs. When a sick person coughs or sneezes, germs mix with the air. These germs can enter our body through air. These germs can make us ill. Thus, we should always cover our mouth and nose when we cough, yawn, or sneeze. Smoke. Factories, trains, buses, and cars give out smoke. This smoke mixes with the air. When wood and coal are burnt, they also give out smoke. The smoke makes the air impure. Breathing impure air is not good for our health. So, we should breathe clean and fresh air. Fresh air comes into our homes through doors and windows. We should keep the doors and windows open to let in fresh air. We should not cover our face when we sleep. Points to remember. All living things need air to breathe. Air contains dust particles, smoke, water vapor, and germs. We must breathe in clean and fresh air. We should let fresh air enter our house. Chapter 8. Moving air. On the basis of the speed of the moving air, we call it by different names. Moving air is called wind. When the wind blows slowly, it is called a breeze. It is very pleasant. When the wind blows very fast, it is called a storm. Storms uproot trees, lampposts, and blow away roofs of the houses. They can cause a lot of damage. Wind can move things from one place to a faraway place. Wind moves a glider. Wind helps to move sailboats. Wind moves the blades of a windmill. Weathercock. Wind always blows in a definite direction at a time. A weathercock helps us to know the direction of the wind. The beak of the cock points in the direction of the blowing wind. Points to remember. Moving air is called wind. When the wind blows slowly, it is called a breeze. When the wind blows very fast, it is called a storm. A weathercock helps us to know the direction of the wind. Chapter 9. Uses and sources of water. When we get thirsty, we need water to drink. When we are tired, drinking water gives us some relief. Drinking of water certainly makes us feel better. Uses of water. Water is used for different purposes. It is used mainly for drinking. It has various other uses like washing, bathing, cooking, etc. Sources of water. We get water from many sources. Rain is the main source of water on the earth. It falls from the clouds and forms puddles and streams on the surface of the earth. Water in puddles and streams does not stay for a long time. Some water flows to the rivers, ponds, and lakes. We get water from streams, lakes, and springs in the hills. Some rainwater seeps into the ground and gets stored there. This water is called groundwater. We get this groundwater through wells, hand pumps, and tube wells. We need water every day, but it does not rain all the time. So, we make dams to store river water. Canals supply water to far-off places. Drinking water. All the water available on the surface of earth is not fit for drinking. Water of the rivers, ponds, and lakes is not clean enough. So, water passes through many purification processes before it is supplied to us for use. Besides boiling, other methods like using water filters are also used to purify water at home. Do you know, rainwater is the purest form of water. Points to remember. We need water to live. Plants and animals also need water to live. Rain is the main source of water. We should always drink clean water. We can clean water by filtering or boiling it. We must not waste water. Chapter 1. Our food. Food is very important for us. We cannot live without food. Food helps us to grow. It gives us energy to work and play. It also keeps us healthy and active. Various types of food. Energy-giving foods. Chapati, rice, potato, bread, and butter are some foods that provide us energy. Hence, they are called energy-giving foods. Body-building foods. Pulses, peas, beans, milk, meat, fish, and eggs are some foods that help us to grow. They are called body-building foods. Protective foods. Fruits and vegetables protect us from diseases. They are called protective foods. We should eat a good amount of each kind of food every day. This is called a balanced diet. If we do not eat a balanced diet, we may fall sick. Sources of food. Plants and animals are the main sources of food. We get most of our food items like food grains, pulses, fruits, vegetables, and cooking oil from plants. We get foods like meat, fish, eggs, honey, and milk from animals. 3 meals a day. Generally, we take meals 3 times a day. We eat breakfast in the morning. We eat lunch in the afternoon. We eat dinner at night. Methods of cooking. Some foods are eaten raw or uncooked. Most foods are eaten cooked. Cooking makes food soft, digestible, and tasty. We also add spices to make food tastier. Look at the pictures of the dishes made by different methods of cooking. Boiled food, roasted food, baked food, steamed food, fried food, deep-fried food. Good eating habits. Wash your hands and mouth before and after every meal. Eat slowly and chew your food well. Do not talk or laugh while eating. Do not eat uncovered food. Do not waste food. Points to remember. Food gives us energy to work, study, and play. Food helps us to grow. Food keeps us healthy and strong. Chapter 2. Clothes we wear. We need clothes to cover our body. Clothes protect us from heat, cold, and rain. People wear different kinds of clothes in different seasons. Clothes for different seasons. We wear cotton clothes in summers. Cotton clothes keep us cool. They also absorb sweat. We wear raincoats and use umbrellas on a rainy day. Raincoats and umbrellas protect us from the rain. We wear woolen clothes in winters. Woolen clothes keep us warm. We wear colorful clothes on birthdays, festivals, and weddings. Uniforms. The people who do special jobs wear uniforms. Students also wear uniform at school. Dresses of India. People of different states of India dress differently. Look at the dresses of some states. Kashmir, Punjab, Maharashtra, Kerala. Raw materials for clothes. Clothes are made from fibers. There are 2 kinds of fibers. They are natural fibers and synthetic fibers. Cotton, wool, and silk are examples of natural fibers. They are obtained from natural sources like plants and animals. Cotton clothes are made by spinning and weaving cotton fibers. They come from the cotton plant. Woolen clothes are made from woolen fibers. Wool comes from sheep. Wool is spun into yarn. The yarns are woven into clothes in woolen mills. We get silk from an insect called the silkworm. It spins a thread around its body in a round shape. It is called a cocoon. The cocoon is boiled to kill the worm inside it, and silk is separated from the cocoon. The silkworm feeds on the leaves of the mulberry tree. Clothes are also made from fur and leather. We get fur and leather from animals such as fox, mink, buffalo, and snake. These animals are killed to make clothes for us. We can protect these animals by avoiding fur and leather clothes. Rayon, nylon, and polyester are synthetic fibers. They are made from crude oil and chemicals. Synthetic clothes are attractive, but they are not good for our skin. Taking care of clothes. We should wash or clean our clothes properly. We should keep our clothes in a shelf or cupboard. We should keep them away from mice and insects. Points to remember. Cotton clothes keep us cool. Woolen clothes keep us warm. Woolen fibers come from sheep. Chapter 3. The house we live in. House is one of the basic needs of man. Everyone needs a place to live in. We live in a house. Our house gives us comfort. It protects us from heat, cold, rain, animals, and enemies. We live in different kinds of houses. Kacha house. Some houses are made of mud, straw, leaves, and bamboo. They are called kacha houses. Kacha houses are not strong enough. They are generally found in villages. Huts are examples of kacha houses. A mud house, a straw hut, a bamboo hut. Pakka house. Pakka houses are made of cement, bricks, wood, steel, and glass. Pakka houses are very strong. They are found in towns and cities. The examples of pakka houses are bungalows, multi-storied buildings, and skyscrapers. A bungalow is a single-storied house. Skyscrapers are very tall buildings. Some big buildings have many independent houses. They are called flats. Flats help to save space. Roofs of houses. Houses have different types of roofs. Some houses have flat roofs. Houses in plains have flat roofs. Houses in hills with heavy rainfall and snow have sloping roofs. Special houses. Some people live in special houses. Let us know about these houses. Igloo. An igloo is a house of snow. Eskimos live in igloos. An igloo is warm inside. Caravan. A caravan moves on wheels. Banjaras and gypsies live in caravans. Tent. A tent is made of canvas cloth. Army men and NCC cadets live in tents. Houseboat. A houseboat floats on water. Many people in Kashmir live in houseboats floating in the Dal Lake. people who help to build a house. Different types of people are required to build a house. The architect draws a plan or design of the house. The mason lays the bricks and builds walls. The electrician fits the electric wires, switches, and plugs. The carpenter makes the doors, windows, and cupboards. The plumber lays out the pipes and taps. The painter paints the walls and ceilings. Features of an ideal house. An ideal house has many doors and windows to let in sunshine and fresh air. It should have trees around it. We should keep our house neat and clean. When a family feels happy in a house, it becomes a sweet home. Points to remember. A house protects us from heat, cold, and rain. Kacha houses are made of straw, mud, and bamboo. Pakka houses are made of bricks, cement, steel, wood, and glass. Chapter 4. Uses of water. Water is a life-giving liquid. Humans, animals, and plants cannot live without water. We need water mainly for drinking. Plants and animals need water to live and grow. Plants need water to prepare their food. Fish and many other animals live in water. However, it also has various other uses like washing, bathing, cooking, cleaning, etc. We need water to drink. We need water to bathe. We need water for the plants. We need water to wash clothes. We need water to put out fire. We need water to cook food. Sources of water. Rain is the main source of water on the earth. Rainwater collects in ponds, rivers, and wells. Some rainwater also seeps into the ground. It is called groundwater. We draw out this water by using hand pumps or tube wells. Water undergoes various purification processes before it is supplied to us for use at home. Water can also be purified by boiling or using water filters at home. We should only drink pure and clean water. Dirty water can make us ill. Save water. Water is life. We should not waste it. Remember the following points. Store water in clean vessels. Close taps soon after use. Take short showers. Don't pollute water. Points to remember. All living things need water to live. Rain is the main source of water. We should always drink clean water. Chapter 5. Our neighborhood. Many families live next door to or very near to our house. They are our neighbors. The area surrounding our house and the houses in which our neighbors live together makes our neighborhood. Our neighbors are our friends. We should be sociable to one another. We help one another in times of need. We share things with our neighbors. We play with the children of our neighbors. We should not make a noise and should not disturb our neighbors. People of different religions live in our neighborhood. They speak different languages. They have different customs. We should respect their languages and customs. We celebrate festivals and functions together. We invite our neighbors to our homes on special occasions. We should keep our neighborhood neat and clean. There are green plants and colorful flowers all around our neighborhood. Points to remember. People living near our house are our neighbors. The area around our house and the houses of our neighbors together make our neighborhood. Chapter 6. People who help us. You must have seen people engaged in different kinds of occupations. We need money to lead a proper life. To earn that money, we need to work. The work that a person does to earn money is called his occupation. Doctor. A doctor treats us when we are sick or unwell. There are many doctors in a hospital. Some doctors treat animals. They are called veterinary doctors. Teacher. A teacher teaches us to read and write. A teacher teaches us many good things in school. It is the teacher who makes us good citizens. We respect our teachers. We celebrate Teachers' Day on September 5 to honor our teachers. Policeman. A policeman catches thieves and maintains law and order in the locality. A policeman works in a police station. He controls crowd during fairs and festivals. We should help the policemen in their work. Postman. A postman works in a post office. He goes door to door to deliver letters, parcels, and money orders. His duty is very tough. He does his duty even when it is very hot or cold day. He does his duty on all the days except Sundays and other holidays. You can see many postmen in a post office. Fireman. The job of a fireman is very risky. A fireman puts out fire whenever a building or forest catches fire. There are many firemen in a fire station. They do their duty without fear. They come in a red-colored fire brigade vehicle. They save the people who get trapped inside the building on fire. Many other people also help us in our daily life. Read what they do for us. A tailor stitches our clothes. A potter makes clay pots. A barber cuts our hair. A cobbler mends our shoes. A nurse takes care of patients. A chemist sells medicines. A farmer grows food grains for us. We should respect all the people who help us in making our life easier and more comfortable. Points to remember. We need the help of many people in our daily life. We should respect the people who help us. Chapter 7. Places in our neighborhood. A neighborhood has many useful places like school, post office, bank, hospital, and market. Let us learn about some of these places. Market. A market is a place from where we buy things like bread, eggs, milk, food grains, clothes, medicines, fruits, and vegetables. We buy these things from different shops. A market has many shops. Generally, there is a small market in our neighborhood. Here we can buy things of daily use. Nowadays, some neighborhoods have big shopping malls. Post office. We can buy stamps, envelopes, and postcards from a post office. We can also send parcels, money orders, and telegrams from the post office. After writing letters, we drop them in a red-colored letter box. The postman collects these letters and takes them to the post office. Here they are separated and sent to different places by vans, buses, and trains. The postman comes from the neighborhood post office to deliver our letters to our homes. Hospital. There are doctors and nurses in the hospital. Sick people visit a hospital for treatment. The doctor examines the patients and prescribes them medicines. We get medicines from the dispensary of the hospital or a chemist shop. The nurse takes care of serious patients. A hospital has many ambulances to bring serious patients to the hospital. You can dial 102 on a telephone to call an ambulance. Bank. The bank serves people in many ways. People deposit their money in a bank. Some banks have lockers where people keep their valuable things like jewelry. Nowadays, most banks provide ATM, automated teller machine service. ATM service enables the people to withdraw money anywhere and anytime from their bank account. Fire station. An important and useful service in the neighborhood is the fire station. A fire station has firefighters or firemen and fire brigades. When a fire breaks out, the fire brigades with their loud sirens come to save people. The firemen use ladders and water hoses to put out the fire. The duty of a fireman is very risky. You can dial 101 to call fire brigades. Police station. Every big neighborhood has a police station. The policemen help to maintain law and order in the neighborhood. They guard the neighborhood from any danger. They help people to find their lost items. You can dial 100 on a telephone for immediate police help. The traffic policemen control traffic on the road. We should follow traffic rules to avoid accidents. Telephone booth. Most neighborhoods have some telephone booths. A telephone booth enables us to make calls to our friends or relatives living in another city or country. Some neighborhoods also have internet cafes. Ask your teacher about the use of an internet cafe. Points to remember. The market is a place from where we buy things of our daily needs. Post office, hospital, bank, police station, and fire station are some useful and very important places in our neighborhood.